In Japanese folklore, Kitsune, which literally means fox, are deeply rooted in mythology and culture, and their reputation as supernatural beings is widely recognized. Unlike ordinary foxes, Kitsune are described as magical creatures that acquire extraordinary abilities as they age. It is believed that their power grows over time and is closely linked to the number of tails they possess. According to tradition, a kitsune may begin its life with a single tail, like a normal fox. However, as they age and accumulate experience and wisdom, they develop more tails, potentially reaching 9. The nine-tailed kitsune, known as Kyubi no Kitsune, are considered the most powerful and wise of their kind, practically invincible and possessing knowledge that transcends the human world. These creatures are often described as intelligent, cunning, and versatile, qualities associated with foxes in the natural world. However, in a supernatural context, Kitsune possess magical abilities that distinguish them from other mythological beings. One of their most notable abilities is metamorphosis, which allows them to transform into humans. This transformation is so perfect that they are almost indistinguishable from real humans, except for small details that may reveal them. Inari Okami is one of the most revered deities in Shintoism, associated with fertility, rice, agriculture, prosperity, and worldly success. The name Inari can be literally translated as bringer of rice, reflecting their primary connection to agriculture and rice harvesting, central elements of Japanese culture. A notable characteristic of Inari is their ambiguous gender representation. In some traditions, Inari is depicted as male, while in others as female or androgynous. This flexibility in gender portrayal reflects Inari's multifaceted nature and their ability to transcend human conventions. Beyond agriculture, Inari is considered the patron of various professions and aspects of daily life. Historically, they have been venerated by blacksmiths, merchants, and even those in unconventional trades, such as brothels and entertainment. This broad scope of protection and blessing demonstrates Inari's versatility and importance in Japanese society over the centuries. Kitsune are frequently depicted as messengers of Inari, playing essential roles in communication between the human and divine worlds. They are seen as intermediaries who transmit prayers and wishes from devotees to Inari, while also bringing back responses and blessings. This role is evidenced by the presence of Kitsune statues in many shrines dedicated to Inari, often holding keys or scrolls, symbolizing their role as messengers and keepers of secrets. The connection between Kitsune and Inari goes beyond mere representation as messengers. They are regarded as spiritual intermediaries with divine power. Those serving Inari are believed to ensure prosperity and protection for devotees. In many cases, Kitsune are seen as sources of good fortune and transformation, capable of granting blessings or warning against wrongdoing. Popular belief suggests that by offering to Inari, devotees can invoke Kitsune to help achieve goals, especially concerning material prosperity, a good harvest, and overall well-being. Zenko Kitsune are benevolent foxes, often associated with Inari, the kami of fertility and prosperity. They are seen as protective guardians, helping those who show respect for the gods and nature. The word Zenko can be translated as good kitsune or celestial kitsune, highlighting their role as messengers of the kami and protectors of people and communities. These kitsune are altruistic, maintaining harmony and natural balance, while also bringing prosperity and good fortune. Physically, Zenko kitsune are often depicted with white or golden fur, colors that symbolize purity, light, and a connection to the spiritual world. They are gentle, capable of transforming into beautiful human women, and frequently act as divine messengers, offering guidance and blessings to those seeking divine assistance. Their presence is considered a harbinger of good news and fortune, and they are often seen aiding in daily tasks, such as agriculture and religious rituals, bringing prosperity and protection to the families that venerate them. On the other hand, Yako kitsune are malicious and cunning foxes, often described as deceitful, mischievous, and potentially dangerous. While Zenko kitsune are associated with protection and prosperity, Yako represent the darker and more treacherous aspects of kitsune mythology. The word Yako can be translated as black-tailed kitsune or trickster kitsune, reflecting their tendency to play pranks and create confusion among humans. Although some Yako simply enjoy mischief, others have the potential to cause significant harm if not treated with respect or if challenged. Additionally, Yako kitsune are often associated with dark magic and sorcery, using their supernatural powers to create illusions, deception, and chaos. While not all Yako are outright malicious, many tend to act selfishly or destructively. They can cast spells to harm humans or, in some cases, seek revenge for a perceived insult or offense. Beyond the main classifications, there are also various subtypes and regional variations of kitsune, adding further complexity to their mythology. One example is the Ninko kitsune, invisible fox spirits. These beings can possess humans, causing a range of afflictions or unusual behaviors. Ninko refers to a state of possession caused by a fox spirit, making it one of the most mysterious manifestations of kitsune. Another important subtype is the Kudagitsune kitsune, or pipe foxes. These small, invisible foxes are believed to inhabit bamboo pipes. Associated with divination, Kudagitsune whisper secrets and instructions to those who listen, and they are commonly regarded as messengers of the gods or agents of change in Shinto rituals. In some regions, such as Shinano, modern-day Nagano Prefecture, the Izuna kitsune hold a significant role. These kitsune differ from Zenko and Yako as they are directly associated with spiritual practitioners known as Izuna tsukai. Izuna kitsune are exceptionally powerful and are used for magical and protective purposes. They are also linked to divination, assisting practitioners in esoteric rituals. Izuna kitsune have a close connection to Shinto and local shamanistic practices. Kitsune are often described as foxes with subtle human characteristics. In their animal form, they have fur that can vary in color, including shades of white, silver, gold, and red. As they age and accumulate power, their fur may become brighter and more intense. Additionally, Kitsune have the ability to transform into humans, often assuming attractive feminine forms with delicate facial features. The number of tails a Kitsune has is a direct indicator of its age, wisdom, and power. Each additional tail represents a century of life and an increase in the fox's supernatural abilities. A one-tailed Kitsune is young and has limited abilities, while a nine-tailed Kitsune is extremely powerful and wise. The transformation of a Kitsune into a nine-tailed one is a gradual process that occurs over 1,000 years, with a new tail appearing every 100 years. Furthermore, it is believed that upon reaching 9 tails, the Kitsune acquires the ability to transform into a stunningly beautiful human woman, symbolizing its ascension to the status of a divine entity. One of the most enchanting and widespread legends in Japanese folklore is that of the fox wedding Kitsune no Yomiri. This story is deeply connected to a peculiar natural phenomenon, rains occurring while the sun still shines in the sky, an event that in Japanese culture is interpreted as a sign of the secret matrimonial celebration of the foxes. This phenomenon carries an aura of mystery, and it is believed to offer a glimpse of the veil between the human world and the supernatural. The fox wedding procession is described as a majestic and supernatural event, held under an absolute veil of secrecy. Foxes in their human or animal forms dress in traditional bridal attire, parading through forests or clearings illuminated by lanterns that emit a ghostly light. The rain during sunlight symbolizes the tears of joy or emotion from the spirits witnessing the event. It is said that these celebrations are accompanied by celestial music and mystical chants that enchant the surrounding forest. However, there is a dark side associated with these legends. Those who accidentally witness the procession, whether out of curiosity or carelessness, may face serious consequences. There are stories of peasants or travelers who, while spying on the festivities, were cursed or deceived by the foxes. Some reports say that people are taken into the fox world and only return years later, confused and disoriented. In other cases, merely witnessing the ceremony brings bad luck, illness, or disasters to the observer's family. Among the legends that highlight the relationship between Kitsune and humans, the story of Jinkuro and Minamoto no Yoshitsune holds a prominent place. Jinkuro is a nine-tailed Kitsune, one of the most powerful and revered forms of these supernatural creatures. This legend takes place at the end of the Heian period, 794–1185, when Yoshitsune, a young and brilliant general, faced monumental challenges in his quest for justice and glory. Jinkuro appears as an unexpected ally to Yoshitsune. According to the story, the warrior faced relentless pursuit and almost impossible battles against his enemies, often being cornered. Admiring Yoshitsune's determination and courage, Jinkuro decided to help him, assuming human form and using her magic to guide him to safety. The Kitsune used her transformation and illusion abilities to confuse Yoshitsune's enemies. She created false armies, concealed the general's paths in mist, or made it seem as if his enemies were surrounded, causing chaos within the enemy ranks. In some versions of the story, Jinkuro also offers strategic advice, acting as a wise and loyal advisor. The Inari Matsuri is undoubtedly the most famous festival dedicated to Inari and his Kitsune. Held annually at various locations in Japan, the most notable festival takes place at Fushimi Inari Taisha in Kyoto, one of the largest and oldest shrines dedicated to the god Inari. During the festival, typically held in early February, the shrine fills with devotees and pilgrims who come to pray for good harvests, prosperity in trade, and spiritual protection. The Inari Matsuri is filled with rituals and ceremonies dedicated to both Inari and the Kitsune. Processions of faithful, wearing traditional garments, are a prominent feature of the event, and the Kitsune are often represented in various forms. Many times, priests and festival participants wear fox masks or depict the Kitsune with attire and symbols related to spirituality. The festival also provides an opportunity to celebrate the strong bond between humans and Kitsune, who are seen as protectors and divine messengers. The shrine's decorations during the festival are a spectacle in themselves, with thousands of red torii gates creating a colorful and mystical path. These structures are associated with Inari, symbolizing the passage from the physical world to the spiritual realm. Furthermore, the Kitsune are also connected to these torii gates, as they are believed to guard the shrines of Inari and protect those who visit. At Fushimi Inari Taisha, visitors can pray, light incense, and leave offerings of food and objects as a way to show respect to Inari and his Kitsune. Many also ask for blessings in areas such as agriculture, health, work, and financial prosperity. One of the most common foods left as an offering during the Inari Matsuri is aburage, a version of fried tofu, which is particularly associated with the Kitsune, as they are believed to love this delicacy. And so we come to the end of our first video here on the channel. Kitsune are fascinating creatures that have spanned centuries of history, influencing not only legends but also art, theater, and even pop culture. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about mythology, folklore, and the mysteries of the world, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. This really helps the channel grow and bring even more content to you. See you in the next video.